Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel, vorrias65. I'm Tony. Came up here this morning, Saturday, July 30th, 2022. Like I said, I came up here probably around midday this morning. I left the house around a little after 10 o'clock. I got up here a little after 12:30. And I didn't really show much video. I came up on the property, I unloaded, got all my stuff in, visited the neighbor down the road, had a little chat with him and his wife. It was nice. What else did I do? I had a spray, and I sprayed the front gravel, the grass that was growing on here. See if I can kill the grass on the gravel. So, I mean, I went into town, I picked up a few things. I went into Conway, the next town over. So, it's about 5:45 at night. Sun is not really setting yet, but it's still got about another hour worth of daylight. So, I thought I'd show you a little bit of video. I'm going to use the new sprayer that I got. I got a new sprayer I got from Harbor Freight. It's a small little power sprayer, backpack. I'm going to spray for ticks. I'm going to spray around the perimeter. So I'll show you a little bit of footage of that. Like I said, I used the pump spray around the gravel. Yep, I'll show you that. Right behind me. Went all the way around. We'll see if it works. I'll probably give it another coat tomorrow. But it's been a good part of the afternoon in Conway. Went to a couple of stores. I picked up a new belt. Was in a hurry to get out this morning. Went without a belt. My pants was falling out, so I went and bought a cheap belt to hold them up. What else did I go? I went to Walmart. I checked the game cams. I saw one activity on the cam, and I'll show you that probably in the video later on. I actually saw a black bear, so you'll be seeing that. So I'm going to show you a little footage on the spraying that I'm going to do here. Okay, now that I sprayed the area for ticks, sprayer actually worked pretty good for a $110 piece of junk. Actually, shouldn't say it's a piece of junk. It actually worked pretty good. I was pretty impressed by it. I had a professional sprayer that I spent several $100s for, but I sold it. I never used it. And I figured I'd get more use out of a leaf blower, but I'm kind of kicking myself for not keeping that. I probably should have kept it, but this one runs by battery, the one I have now. It's I think I paid $110 for it. It's kind of a cheapo Harbor Freight one, but you know something? It actually works pretty good and it doesn't leak. So far so good. It's battery powered, so it sprays on its own. I don't have to pump it. So I'm pretty happy with it. Here's another problem right here. Terry from Minnesota, you think you're the only one that's got a bee's nest? Well, look at that. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get that thing. Yeah, I don't know whether to drive my truck down on the property, spray it real quick and run in the truck, or spray it right before it gets dark. I mean, oh, that's a big nest. I got two small ones. I just shut the windows on the cabin on one side. I got two smaller ones, which I think I'm going to take care of right now. I got some spray. I got a small one right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't really see it. And I have one right, maybe you better see this one. There you go. I have one right there, a little bit bigger. So I'm going to attempt, I'm not going to tape this. I don't want to get stung and tape it and see you guys have me run like an idiot. So I'll tell you how it goes in a couple of minutes. Stupid bugs. All right. Okay, went pretty well. I think I killed them all. There's a couple, they're just barely hanging on. My only concern is that stuff staining on the camp. That's my only concern, but I did kill them. I'm gonna have to wipe that stuff off somehow. I'll have to wait till they're dead, and then I'll get some soap and water and wash that stuff off. Seems like they're dead. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna wipe anything out yet. I'm not gonna wash anything yet. I'll wait a little while. I'll wait maybe half an hour so make sure they're completely dead. That other one, I'm kind of scared to do it. I would definitely have to drive down there. Drive down there, spray it real quick, and run to my truck. I don't know. I kind of debated. I've got to get rid of that one down there, though. Let me think this out a little bit. I mean, that spray, you can spray it pretty far away, so maybe I'll do it. I know I just don't want to get stung. My God, it's one thing for these two small ones, but that one down there is pretty damn huge. So let me mull it over, see what happens. All right. I think it was a complete success. I just knocked down one of them. There's one straggler flying around, and I don't want to get too near it because it's probably angry. But I knocked down the two small little nest on the eaves. I drove the truck down, put the window down, and I sprayed the living hell out of that hive. We'll see tomorrow morning whether they're active or not. If not, I'll knock it down, and I'm not too concerned about it staining that the shed or not. Maybe in about a half an hour or so, right before it gets dark, I'll take a quick look out there to see if I can wash down the top of the heat pumps and stuff. I don't know if that stuff's gonna stain or not. Even the camp, I might be able to do tomorrow. Maybe scrub it with some soap and water. Hopefully it won't stain too much. All I wanted to do was kill those things, and I'm pretty sure I definitely got those two. I sprayed that one down there a lot. Right from the truck. Opened up the window, sprayed it. So I was a little nervous about doing that, just walking down there. So like I said, I just drove down on the truck and I had the window open. So no bee stung, no hornet or bee stungs. So yeah, that was definitely a beehive down there. This was hornets. So I'm pretty happy about that. So we accomplished a little bit of work this afternoon here. Like I said, I got up here late, about a little after noon time, 12:30, 1:45, and I kind of farted around the campground a little bit, and just brought stuff in. Like I said, I talked to the neighbor down the road. Went into town, got a few things, and it's probably gonna be 6:45 by now. About that, 6:30, 6:45. So I think what I'm gonna do now is probably wash up a little bit, wash my hands, and try to make a little bit of a little supper for tonight. So I'll be back in a bit. Morning everyone, welcome to my channel, vorrias65. It's Sunday morning, sun is just rising here in Maine. It's about 5:45 in the morning. I've been up for about maybe 45 minutes or so, but thought I'd come outside and just take a look at the sunrise. Just walk around the property a little bit. It's nice and cool. It's about 57 degrees here. Wasn't a bad day yesterday. It was about 75 and wasn't really that hot up here. But I plan to spend some of the day up here. I'm going to try and get that box insulated today. Some of the plans I've got today to do. I'm going to try to work on that a little bit. Probably get rid of that dirt over there. I don't know when I got to take care of that pile eventually, those leaves. I don't know what I'm going to do with those things. I got to get rid of them somehow. But probably have coffee in a little bit. I'm going to go down to the bee's nest to see what's going on down there with that. Beautiful sunrise coming up. Should be a pretty nice day today. And there it is. I think I got it all. I'm thinking about knocking it down. I probably am going to knock it down. Hopefully, I don't think there's anything left in there. This is another issue. I gotta clean up this area over here. I really do. I got a few plans for these blocks. I think. You know, I definitely gotta clean up around here. At one point, I'm gonna have to probably put another coat in the shed here. Yeah, I've gotta clean up this mess over here. I really do. All kinds of chipmunks in the woods. I just saw one run by. Hear all kinds of things running in there. Okay, I want to knock that thing down. Hopefully there's nothing left in it. Yep, he's gone. I know there's a hornet's nest up there, small one. I have no idea if the birds are still in that nest. There's a nest right below, right inside that light fixture. I don't know if there's any babies. I might have to take a ladder up there to see if there's any babies left. If they're all gone, I'm taking the nest out of there. Then I'll probably kill those hornets too. I think that's the only hornet's nest I see. But yeah, I've got to do something with that damn pile. I should have brought up some bags. I don't know whether to put the rest of those leaves back in the woods. I was thinking about that because I really don't do anything in there. I might just do that. If I do that, I'll have to wheelbarrow that stuff in there. Clear out that brush a little bit and probably dump them in the woods there. I don't really want to bag these stupid things and bring them back home with me. It doesn't make any sense. It's just a lot of extra work. So I may do that. My only concern is there any ticks in there, which there probably will be. So I don't know. I gotta think about this. I also want to clean up those ferns up there too. I want to clean up that whole area up there, make it nice and neat. Trying to make the area where the grass is short enough so I can walk around, not worry about getting any friggin' ticks on me. I sprayed yesterday, last evening, right before the sun went down. I sprayed. and I'm probably gonna spray again. I'll probably spray again. They say to spray early morning and early evening for ticks. What a beautiful sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous. So, I got a few little things accomplished between yesterday afternoon. Well, I'm not gonna say this morning. The day just started. I'm gonna spend some of the day up here. I'm not taking off just yet. Like I said, I didn't really do anything. I came up here yesterday morning. Well, around noonish, around lunchtime, I came up. Just kind of screwed around a little bit and just walked the property and just went into town and bought a few things and talked to my neighbors and checked the game cams. Like I said, I found one activity on there. I found a bear on there. First time I've seen one up here. Well, on the game cam anyways. But, okay. Had a good night last night. Had a really good rest. I slept pretty well. I don't know. If I have time, I may go over the grass real quick with the mower. It really doesn't quite need it, maybe next week, but if I get up here, I don't know if I'll get up here next week or not. But I may put another application on the gravel here. Seems to be working, the grass kill. It seems to be working. It may need one more application. I don't want to get it to a point where the grass is growing so much here. Kind of glad I put the gravel down here. A lot of times it prevents the ticks. They don't like the gravel. They stay off of it. They like to stay in the high grass. It's kind of why I put gravel around the entire perimeter. But I'm probably going to give it another application. This grass is growing pretty well. It's pretty spotty here for the last couple of weeks. Growing nicely, but I've noticed some of the leaves are starting to turn just a tiny little bit. It's July is gone. Today is August 1st. At least I think it is. The top of the driveway. Very quiet. Nothing going on here. Very nice to wake up to. Nice and quiet. Very peaceful. You can definitely hear some of the cars going by. Main road it's a little ways away, but you can still hear it. I guess the last 2 weeks down at the Freiburg Fair, they had a Airstream convention going on, and I saw all kinds of Airstreams. A few of them are still there. Last week I was up here, there were tons of them up here. Very nice to see the sun come up. All right, I think I'm going to go on and see what I'm going to do for the day. Decide what I'm going to do. I think the box is the main concern that I'm going to do. I think that's my main concern. See what's going on with that. I'm going to actually open it up. I'll take care of that probably too, just to get rid of it. I got the screen up here with me that I brought up with me. I put a chain. I made a chain with a couple of hooks on there, so I can actually open up the box and not have it with these things anymore, in case the thing hits me in the head. So, all right. I'll be back in a bit. show you the progress that I got so far. There's only so much I can video record in this tight spot here, so basically what I've been doing is been cutting the pieces and quarters because they won't fit in the box. I'm pre-cutting them, putting them up there to see if they fit in there fine, and I'll glue them on the plumbing box. I got the other two in the corner there, as you can see. That back wall I'll probably have to cut in half and get in there later on, but I'm gonna do these two right now. I think I'm gonna try to glue these two sides on. I'm gonna go get the adhesive. So that's kind of what I have done so far. I pre-cut, put them together, and they're in there. I know the lighting's bad, you can't really see too well, but they're in there, and looks pretty good. I know the other side's kind of kicked out a little bit, but no big deal. I just have to glue it in there. Okay, I'll be back. It's a little after 9. I'm taking a little coffee break. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and something to eat. I got the starting to get warm out here now. It feels like it's about 70 or so, 75. Warming up pretty quick. It was pretty cool out this morning, but yeah, I kind of went to work right away. Since like maybe 7:30, I've been working on that box, cutting pieces and fitting them in the box. And I didn't show any of that, but that's kind of what I was doing since around 7 o'clock, 7:30, cutting the pieces and making sure they fit in there. I glued about half of them in there. I got about 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 small pieces to glue back in there. Put the adhesive in there. I just emptied out a bottle, so I got to use a second bottle. So I'll finish that up. And then I don't know what else I'll do around here. I might spray. We'll see. Cut my finger this morning sweeping the. I had the box up the door, and it had the little edge that I put on. There was a piece sticking out, obviously, so I was sweeping the damn little brickway that I made there, and then I brushed my finger up against the stupid thing. I cut it pretty good. Seems like I always get cut when I come up here. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful. I'm fine. I'm all right. Nothing life-threatening. At least I hope not. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little coffee break here for about maybe 10-15 minutes, and then I'm gonna. I'll finish the box up, and then I will show you exactly what I did in there, in case you're interested. So it's coming out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I had some of the old adhesive, the Gorilla Glue stuff. I figure I'd use it up, but it doesn't work that good. I used it all in piece, and it just, so I took it out and I used this Loctite stuff. Stuff isn't amazing. So I probably should have did that from the beginning. That was just being cheap, trying to finish off the other tube that I had. But anyways, I got rid of it and I started using the Loctite. So that stuff works awesome. So I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll show you a little clip of that in a couple of minutes. Okay, I cleaned up a little bit. As you can see, I'll show you one side of it. Put some of the spray foam in between the cracks. When it dries, I will either trim it. I plan to put some insulation 2-way tape on some of the other seams. I got in the back. It's basically set. You know, it's not completely done, but I still got a little bit more work in here to do, maybe next week or the week after if I'm up here. And I also got to get the door on top there. I may pre-cut them today before I leave. We'll see. And just have it for next time. I think I did enough work here today. This was kind of a lot of work. So like a lot of trimming, cutting, recutting, cutting pieces and quarters, getting to fit in this little tiny spot. Probably should have done this before the camp was even delivered. I wasn't thinking. Okay. But that's done. Got that accomplished. So I got a nice thick chain on here now. Hold it up. I have to rely on 2 sticks. And I think I'm gonna have another cup of coffee in a couple of minutes. And I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I want to screen that through that and just put it along the side. I may respray the gravel again, give it a second dose, and it seems the grass seems to be dying on the gravel, which is good. This is what I want. So I probably will give it a secondary spraying. I'm debating whether to cut the grass. It may or may not. I could wait till next time, I think. It's really not long. So I think I'll wait on that. These are another story. These plants, I'm not up here to water them, so I think next year I'm gonna basically won't have any plants there. I'll get rid of all the dirt. I'll put probably crushed stone in there, and I'll kind of decorate it a little bit with some flags and some solar lights. I'll probably do that next year. Spray it down there. I don't think I'm going to spray for ticks today, so I can take a little break, and then I'll see what else I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I don't know how long I'm going to be up here for. I try not to stay up here too long. I get very limited time as it is up here, so I kind of have to make the most of it. And that plumbing box was kind of priority, so I may just cut a couple more pieces and just take some measurements, and I'll have to, cut a couple pieces, either glue it up there and then screw it in there with some screws. So we'll see. I have to go to the hardware store for that eventually. All right. Beautiful day. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably about 10:30. Gorgeous day here at the camp. Beautiful day. But I know those days are getting short and few and far between. But it's only August, so still got another 2 solid months of great weather here. So the good thing is I haven't seen any bugs the last couple of days. No deer flies, nothing really, hardly anything. Even when I came down yesterday afternoon, very few bugs. So that's kind of a huge plus. Kind of grateful for that. Stuff looks pretty good. Giving a second application. Killed just about all of it overnight. Not bad. I think next time I come up, it'll be totally dead on the gravel. I just can't see myself picking the weeds out of the gravel every time I come up here. So this is kind of a simple solution. This is going to solve my little gravel weed problem. Awesome. All right, everybody. This is about the time of day where I'm going to be taking off. I loaded up the truck. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday, August 1st. And I got some good stuff done today, considering I was up early, started the plumbing box really early with the insulation. I wanted to get that done, and I got it done. I just have some finishing touches to do to it. I've cut the grass a little bit, and I dug up some of the big boulders that were sticking out, hitting the blade of the lawnmower. So I dug up a couple of big boulders. I had a couple of minutes to do it, so I dug them up and I filled it in with some dirt I had in the wheelbarrow. But anyways, I want to thank everyone for watching over the weekend, and I'll see you next time I come up here, and I leave you now with some footage on the game cams. Thanks for watching.